So I can say with confidence that we have the best physical available stock when it comes to Defender commercial, whether that's 90s or 110s. This is another great example of one 24 plate done only 100 miles. It's a Defender 110 D250 SE hardtop, VAT qualifying obviously, 100 miles on it. Santorini black is definitely the colour that we sell the most of, but then this one has just been styled, in my opinion, correctly. When some people come to us and they ask if we have any available, they always gravitate to a similar style to this. Santorini black, extended black pack, which gives you the badges, the front bumper, which you'd naturally see as either silver or a satin grey type colour, but in black it just works very, very well. Obviously you've got the LEDs. In front of the LEDs, what you won't notice is this car has a cold climate pack. Cold climate pack gives you heated jet washers and the heated steering wheel, which for me is a very nice touch, especially as we approach winter. Fully operational pod lights, so you can operate them in or outside the vehicle with a button, no problem whatsoever, but they give it a real cool look. Contrasting arches, just in a slightly different finish, but then upgraded 22-inch multi-spokes in gloss black. Again, just give it a really, really nice touch. Fixed side steps. You obviously have access to the back, not forgetting that this is a commercial. The outside could have you thinking that this is a normal Defender, but it is not. So you've got plenty of cargo space in the back, and obviously you've got access points and even storage underneath. Fixed spoiler, full-size spare wheel cover. They even got into the detail and had the black badging done as well, so it's just fully blacked out, this car. Again, access to the back. Camera will pick it up, but there's not a mark in the back of this, so it hasn't been used, but it is perfect for anyone who wants to literally pick it up on Saturday, go to work on Monday, but then if you have hobbies in between that involve anything from camping, biking, whatever it is, you've got all that space in the back. SE gives you a lot of spec on a commercial that you don't get as standard. Meridian sound system, leather seats, but they're electrically adjustable, and also memory settings. So for me, the benefit of that is if you are a company and you have several drivers, you're not arguing over who's moved the seat last time, but if it is going to be used on a family on a weekend, again, you're not arguing with your partner. Fixed side steps do come in handy. These are a big car. The mileage is exactly 100. Clear sight rear view mirror, which if you haven't experienced that before, is a necessity in my opinion, because if you try and look through the bulkhead through the rear view mirror, it's borderline impossible. Clear sight rear view just gives you a HD camera from the rear, so perfect. On the topic of rear, if I pop it in reverse, you've got rear view, aerial view, and even an off-road camera, so if you're not used to a car this size, that'll come in handy. Heated seats, climate control, all control from down here. The big one, which I should have mentioned earlier, is it's got the 3 seats. If you try and have a look for cars out there with a 3rd seat, there aren't many at all. I think we have the majority of them, and then there's not any that have this mileage and spec on. So if you don't have a use for the 3rd seat for a passenger, don't worry, armrest, USBs on the back, perfect for long journeys, charging things, but then if you're going to and from job sites, you've got all the facilities you need to charge. I can talk about condition, but I don't need to really. With 100 miles on the 24 plate, it's as it should be. Heated steering wheel I mentioned outside, but also on the steering wheel you've got lane keep assist and cruise control, plus all the other options. So unbelievable car. It's easy to forget that it's a commercial, but the benefits you have financially for a VAT registered company, but then the ability to drive a car-like vehicle. So instead of a pickup or a van, you're driving a Land Rover and you still have the same benefits. So if you are interested, there are very few available. Please pick up the phone, contact myself. I'll answer any questions you've got.